In this video, transposing your loops to a different key. The loops pack we are using for this tutorial is Piano Ballads Volume 1. You can download a free Songwriter Song Construction Loops demo pack. The free demo loops pack contains all the necessary loops for you to follow along with these tutorials. Visit our website at piano-loops.com. In this video, we will cover overview of transposing your loops to a different key, how to use the pitch shifting guide to determine the number of semitone steps needed for your desired new key. This includes conversion from major keys to their relative minor keys, best practices for transposing the loops to other keys. Let's get started.
Before we transpose this track, we need to talk a little bit about transposing in general. Keep in mind that every different audio software program has a slightly different way of approaching transposing MIDI tracks. I'll be demonstrating how to transpose tracks in GarageBand, EZkeys, and in Pro Tools. But the main thing I'm demonstrating in this tutorial is not any particular software, but rather how to approach transposing MIDI, the best way to go about it, and how to transpose major keys into minor keys. All the loops in EZsongwriter are built around the key of C major. And as you'll see, that's not a problem at all. We'll simply build our song in the key of C major and then transpose it to any other key we need. It's far easier and much less confusing to build the entire song in the key of C and then transpose the entire song in one shot. Now let's take a look at how that's done. For this demo, I've created a song in the key of C major. I'm using groove number 6. I'll play a little bit of each section so you can hear how the piano part differs in these sections, and we can compare that when we transpose it to the new key. Here's the intro. Here's a build into the pre-chorus section. And now the chorus section. Okay, now you have the basic idea of the track. The first step I'm going to do here is make a copy of my track. That way I can leave my original track untouched and unchanged in case I need to go back to it. Next, I open the edit window where I have access to the MIDI controls. I want to move this song to the key of G major. If you refer to the transposing guide, you'll see you have two choices for G major. You can either raise the pitch by 7 steps or 7 semitones, or you can lower the pitch by 5 steps or 5 semitones. In many cases, fewer steps are better, so I'm going to lower the pitch by 5 semitones. Let's give this a listen. The intro. Let's compare it to C major. And G major once again. And now the build into the pre-chorus. And the chorus section. I'm going to rename the track real quick so we'll know that this is our version in G major. Now, let's transpose to a minor key. For this next track, we want to transpose to the key of D minor. If you refer to your transposing guide, you'll see that D minor is the relative minor of F major. A relative minor key is a key that has the exact same notes as the major key. For example, A minor has the exact same notes as the key of C major. D minor has the exact same notes as F major. Refer to the included transposing guide for more information on major and relative minor keys and their relationships. Since we are starting with the key of C major, we'll transpose to F major to achieve D minor. If you refer to your transposing guide, you'll see that we have two choices for F major. Again, we'll be transposing from the key of C major. We'll duplicate our main track and duplicate the MIDI. For the first track, we'll raise it by 5 semitones. I'll name this first track D minor high. Here's the intro in D minor. The build into the pre-chorus. The chorus. To show you the difference, we'll create two tracks in D minor. We can lower the pitch by 7 semitones. I'll set this track to -7 semitones. I'll name this track D minor low. The intro. Now the build into the pre-chorus. And the chorus section. Notice that the low version of D minor has a much lower bass register than we had in the other keys. Let's compare the chorus section in the higher version of D minor. Either version is fine, it comes down to a matter of taste, whether you're looking for a higher or lower register feel in your chorus, or in any part of the song for that matter. You could raise one section and lower another. What matters most is that you apply the correct amount of steps to transpose the song into the correct key. Refer to the transposing guide and you shouldn't have any problems. Couple of last things that I want to cover now that you understand transposing. Let's look at how it's done in Pro Tools. It's very simple. Let's take a quick listen to the track in C major. First, I click on the track to select it and make it active. I'll duplicate the track so I retain the original. I'll mute the original track. I'll add F major to the name so I'll know it's my new track. I'll select all the MIDI segments. Next, I'll select the Transpose MIDI command from the menu. To transpose from C major to F major is 5 semitones up. I'll enter a 5 in the field for semitones, press Tab to make sure it's entered, and hit Apply. Let's give it a listen. Perfect. That's all there is to it. Now let's look at how it's done in EZkeys. This is the easiest way of all. So I have some MIDI I want to transpose on my timeline in EZkeys. Let's give it a quick listen. I'll click and drag from right to left to select all my MIDI segments. And down in the key display field, you'll notice it's displaying C major. You'll want to make sure this is set to the key you're currently in before you start transposing. You'll note that in EZkeys, it displays which chords are actually being played in the MIDI. All you have to do here is click on the letter name and it opens the menu of key choices. I want to transpose this to D minor or the key of F major. I select the key I want and it's transposed just like that. And notice that EZkeys is now displaying the new names of the chords in the new key. What was C major is now F major, and so on. Let's give this a listen. And there you have it. That's all there is to it.
You can download a free Easy Songwriter Song Construction Loops demo pack. The free Demo Loops pack contains all the necessary loops for you to follow along with these tutorials. Visit our website at piano-loops.com.